Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of artistes. Got an artiste in Twitch chat. I have a lot more respect for artists than I do for computer nerds like myself, although they're both creative processes. And if you don't know why this is relevant to previous conversations, you might have to actually watch the previous YouTube video, which youtube.com/@rollkc. Well, if you're already on YouTube, I shouldn't give you the YouTube address. Twitch.tv/rollcage_TV. You can watch the show live. Get all these conversations going. Yes, Chubb. I'm not, wrong button. I'm not surprised about your preferred, I knew I had to explain this. I'm not surprised about your preferred computer platform of choice, because if you're into graphic arts like you are, that's what you use, because it's much better for that sort of thing. Me, being a business software guy, well, I guess professional software guy. Yeah, every software I did was business software. But it makes it sound like it's IT internal. What does even the IT stand for? Information technology guy. Yeah, I was a product development guy, but business products for the most part. I did spend a brief period of time in an Apple environment. Well, I did some very, very small projects on Apple, but had business products, software. Oh, I should probably, it's a new YouTube video. I should probably explain what I'm doing. I'm in the middle of the well contract. I just picked up the vehicle spare parts, and I'm driving this big old honking thing. Gonna try to drive it through these rocks, which is gonna be a challenge, but I'm gonna try to do it. This thing can drive over most obstructions, so. The graphics stuff is, yeah, much better. Microsoft software is the most god-awful software ever. You're talking about Microsoft, like Microsoft Windows, Microsoft actual products, or just PC products in general? Because I wrote products for the PC platform, so I take umbrage. Umbrage, I say. But yeah, Microsoft does not have the best products like Word and all that stuff. But it's Excel. It's the 900-pound gorilla, so businesses are kind of stuck with that. Most businesses, other than artistic businesses, Word, PowerPoint, etc. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I used Word. No, it wasn't Word. WordPerfect. You're old enough for WordPerfect? I don't think WordPerfect is available on the Apple. WordPerfect was the text software for businesses before Word became big. And then there's the academic people just use text. Actually, it's supposed to be pronounced differently. TEX. Latex. Yeah. But it's supposed to be pronounced differently. It started from text, TEX, which stands for something, and then LATEX, latex. Of course, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I was positioning myself for a career in academia, but I couldn't afford to keep going to school. I could get grants and stuff for undergraduate back in my day, but graduate school is I had to start making money, serious money, because I had to actually, you know, pay rent and stuff. I've mentioned before, my intention was to go into physics. I did some work at I try not to mention any jobs or organizations I worked at by name, but corporations, organizations. But if I say I worked at Aeronautics and Space Public Administration, an Aeronautics and Space National Administration, you'll probably figure out what I'm talking about. As a contractor, as a student tech for someone that was a contractor. In the tribology, in his tribology lab, which I don't expect anyone to know what tribology is either. You might be able to guess the organization I'm talking about, but you're never going to guess what tribology is, because it makes no sense. It has nothing to do with threes. It's the study of friction and lubrication and that sort of thing. It's a PChem, physical chemistry discipline. And I was a member of the American Tribology Association, which I probably shouldn't name. I'm not naming associations, but it's an association in America for tribology. Physics would have been interesting, yeah. Wait, I gotta read about Socks. Socks has jumped into the window with a massive leaf in her mouth. Oh, at least it was a leaf and not something else she could be dragging in. The dog that proceeds to steal the leaves and chew them up, leaving bits everywhere. Oh my goodness. My tuna cat, not to be confused with tuna fish, he's a leaf hunter. He goes crazy chasing the leaves on the patio. I don't let him out on the patio because he's not too bright, and the bars on the fence are pretty wide apart. I live on the 3rd floor, but yeah, through the patio doors in the fall, he loves chasing the leaves around. Runs back and forth in front of the patio doors. I thought you were just pronouncing biology wrong. No, it's tribology. Tripology over here would mean, yeah. I know what tripe is used in the U.S. too, but slightly different connotation. Probably less adult language. I've said before, I can say fanny pack on Twitch and not get thrown out because in America it refers to a completely different part of the anatomy. I'm gonna make it over these rocks. I know I can. I've done it before. I just got to get the angles right. There we go. There we go, he said. We were going. I'm not winching either. That's a cop-out. Okay, I'm winching. Person I raid on Twitch a lot, Rebo, he's also from the UK, and he has a pretty aggressive chat filter, as I have, and I try to cheat the chat filter by using British terms that can get through the chat filter. All right, Chubs. For some reason, I cut loose a little bit more on my SnowRunner streams. I don't think a lot of kids are into SnowRunner. I think it's an old man game, to be quite honest. But it's very popular, the old man game. I said doing this in this truck was going to be a challenge. I could probably do it in the Brigadier, although it would be more tippy. The best play, I mean, if I'm going this way, the best way to do it would have been in the Wrangler. The Rezvani would have no problems at all with this, but I have to winch a trailer, and then I wouldn't be able to deliver it, so it would do me absolutely no good. The Wrangler can carry a single, which I think you're supposed to use like a Scout carrier with a single, what am I trying to say, storage trailer, a Scout flatbed trailer, because it's only one delivery spare parts. This is definitely a Scout type of. And the Wrangler also has a crawler suspension, which is really good along with rocks and stuff. The custom suspension. Oh, my voice is a little wiggly, I think. Let me try to fix that real fast. Here and here and click and click and click. Let's see if that's better. It should be. Yeah, that sounds better. But the problem with the Wrangler is it's so small, even though it's got a S rating superior rating for weight, power to weight ratio, but the power is very low, and so carrying a single fuel or a Scout flatbed with anything on it, it might have struggled with, but I don't know, probably would have been okay. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Great work, time to get drilling. See, last time I dropped something off, I said, you know, that's kind of lame, just saying great job. This is great work, but at least it refers to what the task at hand was, which was to, you know, do drilling, I assume. Accept. And stop the engine. Figure out what I'm doing next. Scout fuel carrier. Well, that one I'm not going to do next, unless I switch vehicles, which I might do, because the carriers. The trailers you don't have to actually attach to, so the Rezvani can go grab it and tow it to where it needs to go. But any cargo that's in a trailer, you have to be able to attach to the trailer to unload it. But I am going to go do that one really fast, because then I don't have to decide what to do next. And then I can pull out a Scout vehicle, do a Scout task. And this is really easy. Coming from the garage, it's ridiculously easy. It's just pick up the trailer and then deliver it there. They're pretty close together. Although, Getting down to the trailer is a little bit of a challenge, but I mean, not with this, not with the Rezvani, not with the Hercules. I already did this earlier today. Did I go down that path before? I'm confusing myself now. I swear I went down this path earlier. Yeah, I did. Went across here. Okay. Yeah, go across there. Okay, yeah, that's the mud pile. Okay. I'm fine. I'm good. Getting back. I've got a couple ways of getting back since I'm carrying the trailer. I'm tempted to go this way. Although this is kind of tricky here because it's kind of close. But you know what? I'm all about failing. So let's... I'm all about failing in a... What was the term I used before? Clownish incompetence? Yeah. So let's exercise my clownish incompetence. Keep in mind, I have to do this with a winch. Because this baby, both the 6 Mastodon and the this one, the Rezvani Hercules, have very specific limitations. They're the best vehicles in their class, hands down. Although people might argue about the Scout trailer, they like other trailers more, but or other trucks more, other Scout vehicles more. I think this is the best, hands down, but I don't have the same experience that they have. So. Again, put this in low so I don't accidentally put it in reverse when I'm trying to brake. But they do each have specific limitations, which is why I have my other vehicles as part of my crew, my garage, my fleet, which are also paid cash money DLC vehicles outside of the season passes, but those are not money for one vehicle, they're money for a bunch of vehicles. And that's the GMC Brigadier, because the Rezvani or the Mastodon is so slow, especially till you get the upgrade, which you can only get in wait, am I not doubling back? Yeah, the upgrade that you get in Alaska, until you get that, they're so slow that the Brigadier is very fast. It's one of the faster vehicles, but it's also lightweight. And the White Western Star, which you can get here, is probably better, and so I'm debating whether I switch, but I don't know. I like the Brigadier. It's got a really good suspension that it comes with, and stuff like that. And so that makes up for the shortfall of the major weakness of the Mastodon. It's also smaller than the Mastodon. But then also I have the Jeep Wrangler to make up for the limitation that this vehicle has, which is the inability to win, or to this can't hitch a trailer. So it has to winch everything. But this can go anywhere. It's like, oh, mud? Am I going to get bogged down in this mud? I think not. Although, of course, when I say that, I might get bogged down. I'm like, no, I'm... And I can actually steal fuel out of here, but I'm not going to need to, because I purposely don't have the SnowRunner gearbox on this to conserve on fuel, because this is my fuel rescue vehicle as well. Although that means it's harder to get through mud than it could be. With the SnowRunner gearbox, I can shift into high gear or low plus, but that uses a considerable amount of fuel. And can I quick winch? I can. Oh, yeah, it's going to quick winch from the front. Let's not do it that way. Ah, wrong buttons. I'm wrong way roll cage in rally games, because in dirt rally, because I turn the wrong way a lot. I actually hear the wrong direction. The co-driver will say left, and I'll hear right. I have auditory dysfunction, dyslexia or something like that. I don't know if that's a thing, but yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't going to get across. Ah, it did. It broke. A little closer. Not too close. If it collides with my hitbox, it can sometimes like jam into the vehicle. I think mostly that's been fixed, but it still occasionally will happen where if you hitch a trailer in a weird way, or you winch up a trailer, yeah, just flip over. That's better. If the trailer suddenly hits something that causes it to quickly attach your collide with your collision box, I think they had like a race condition in their code, multi-threaded collision, so that it didn't register. It was able to penetrate through your collision box, right? Are you following me? If you're following me. And so for a brief period of time, the trailer and the vehicle would be occupying the same space, and so because it got through the threshold, then suddenly the collision detection came on, and you would start getting collisions rapidly, multiple collisions, and you'd end up getting your vehicle damaged like crazy, when it should have just prevented the trailer from going through your vehicle. Like I said, most of that's been fixed, but still rarely, occasionally, it might still happen. Hey, Chad. You just missed me talking about collision detection and all kinds of other technical things. I could talk about the color wheel now. Okay, here's a question. When you do your graphic arts, you use RBG or CMYK? LOL. I don't recognize LOL. Is that another palette? Oh, I still got a ways to go. You use Pantone? Numbers, oh, I hit a rock. That was almost too much even for this vehicle. I don't have an autonomous winch on this thing because it like is almost impossible to flip, but it can happen. Oh, depends on whether it's for print or screen, yeah. Which of course makes complete sense. I've mentioned I used to do quite a bit of graphic arts myself when I had an actual PC that could use. Now I do my graphics on a tablet, an Android tablet, so I don't have access to all the good software. Okay, now this is a tricky spot. I think I might drown unless I go up this hill. Let's go up this hill. Now I gotta figure out a way through the woods here. Oh, wait, oh, come on, buddy, you can do it. There we go. Aha! Is this a cut-through? A cut-through for a good scout? I am running with the mud tires, so it makes the rocks a little bit harder. I don't even know if this is a viable place. Oh, rocks, rocks! Rocks! I need the rock crawler with the all-terrain off-road tires. And I think my trailer is probably stuck. The trailer stuck? Oh, that's right. I can't switch to the trailer view because I don't actually have it hitched. There is a rock there, but I think I'm just stuck. Oh, wait. I can't go in reverse. Ah! I was still in auto. Okay. I couldn't rev up the tires to get up the hill because I was in auto. Come on, grip. Tires, come on. Tires. See, there's a rock right there under that one tire. Did I get around it? Got around the rock, but I'm still sliding. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry. But now what? Okay, I'm looking at the map. Well, obviously, I'm not going completely over that thing. I might be able to get up there just by going straight. Let's get rid of these. Oh, see, now I'm running into that problem where I can't delete it. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's where I need to eventually get. And this is quite a steep grade here, but I think I'm gonna be on an angle, but I think I can sneak through there. Yeah, that's a no-go. Well, actually, it might not be a no-go. Yeah, it's just unwise. It may not be a no-go, but it's just unwise. Not a lot of scout vehicles could take this, oh, and I've got a guardrail here. Those don't appear on the map. Could take this sideways grade. I think that's the edge of the guardrail there. What is a sideways grade called? Slant? Oh, this poor trailer. I know I'm abusing it. Oh, I'm not giving up on this. If I winch, I'll lose the trailer. The trailer will roll down the hill. I might have to winch. Okay. How far is the trailer gonna roll? Will it catch on that tree? No. I certainly can't winch it any closer. I can't see where I'm going either. Okay, I'm around that rock. If I go here, get up here. It's the mud tires. It's not like I can change the tires on the fly. I'm getting it. 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 I was getting it. Yeah, see, that's where I was planning on coming up, but I didn't want to go around the water that whole way. Oh, don't go there. Yeah, baby, you are the Hercules. Right sound like you. This is an advertisement for the DLC vehicles. This entire playthrough is ad placement. What is it called? Product placement for the DLC. I'm not getting paid for it, but it's a product placement for the DLC. I heard you brought the trailer back. Good job. Okay, again, it's a good job, but at least it refers to what I was doing. And doesn't just say, good job, way to go. Not as lazy writing. Okay. Now let's see. What? Turn the engine off. No, don't change trucks. No trucks to change to. No, wrong button. This is the clownish incompetence I was talking about. Stop engine. That's what I want. For goodness sakes. Okay. Go here. Now, what am I going to do next? Is there another trailer or another scout task? There probably is. This is a delivery task, right? Yes. Pick up concrete slabs. Yes, this place is not doing concrete slabs. I'm not going to do a contest yet. Hungry workers. Again, that's a deliver to Norton's house. Concrete slabs. More fuel. No, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Arr. Solid foundation. Concrete slabs. Let's stop tracking it. I'm gonna get confused again. Fixer upper. That was the white Western Star. Which I will keep because I'm not completely convinced yet. Wreck with crane. More fuel. Hungry workers. I think I'm out of scout tasks. Yeah, I'm out of scout tasks. Okay. Well, in that case, I will just recover. Accept it. Except that I don't have another task to do with this vehicle. Okay, so I've got the Zix. He doesn't have a trailer. Let's find a task close by him. Where he's at now. A pickup close to him. That's a drop off. That's actually a good one to do early on, but that's maybe viable. It's definitely viable if I go back to the garage first. Yeah, this is a delivery point, but the pickup point is far away. I want something with a pickup point near me. I know there's got to be one, right? Delivery. Oh, pickup point here. Delivery point there. I'll set that as my default. Hungry workers. Oh, that's even better. Pickup point, delivery point. And then I can do the pickup here for, I can chain these together. Okay. Start tracking this one and then do no fuel after it. I've got a plan. So, let's actually do this. Oh, not from the garage. I should have switched to the, yeah, I'm going from there. There to here, and then go back and do to here. Right? So that's a plan, and then more fuel. Pickup's way far away, right? Yeah, go over there. So that's not a good link. Threatening accident. That links together with the other one very well. Pickup, delivery, and then pickup and delivery. Okay, so I'll link those together. And then link these two together, but I do need to get a trailer for the other one. So there we go. Hungry workers, and then solid foundation. That's it. That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, and I do have a little bit of time to do it. I thought I was going to stop here, but let's at least get to the first pickup point. Go get in the other truck. And let's actually set a path. Oh boy, I got to turn around and go through those rocks again. Or I can keep going this way, and it's a little less, but yeah, let's make this entertaining. Go back through the rocks because clownish incompetence. There's a Minecraft stream or content creator, YouTube creator that I really like, and I've told him that I kind of model my now this is really tough to get through, so let's try it. My clownish incompetence, I mean, it comes natural because I am a clown and I am incompetent, but his name is Kit, K-I-T-T. He's named after the vehicle in Knight Rider, Knight Driver, whatever the guy, Knight something. The guy's name was Knight. TV show, old-timey TV show. And you've probably heard of Kit. Vehicle, talking vehicle, computer, right? Sentient vehicle. Anyway, he's Orgeron Kit is his full. It's like Oregon but misspelled. Orgeron. I recommend him. He's actually on youtube.com/RollCageTV. Gives you. There's a way to cut through here. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's through here. Okay. And then I can find my way there. Okay. Yes, he is Michael Knight. Yes, Knight Rider car. Absolutely. Thank you, Chevs. I was leaning forward to look at the map, so I wasn't looking at the chat, but I had a feeling you would know. Not as old as I am, but old enough to have heard of Knight Rider, if not have watched it in its original run. Okay. But yes, he's incredibly funny, but he has not been doing YouTube videos for a while. But if you go on my YouTube channel, he is in my recommended channels list. If you are into Minecraft, which I used to be into, There's a YouTuber I follow. The name of the channel is Stand Up Math. Because I'm a nerd and I'm into math education and stuff. But he, somebody sent him a question, a mathematical question about something in Minecraft. And to get the answer, he had to go. Does not play Minecraft, but to get the answer, he had to rely on some resource he had of somebody that played Minecraft. And that person, to get the information, had to actually go through the bug report in the Minecraft forum. And so he showed, the YouTuber showed the bug report, and it's like from 2017 and still hasn't been fixed. The latest update was 2023. And he said sarcastically, "Nice to see they're on top of this." And I'm thinking, I was tempted to leave a comment, but you know, since I'm a content creator myself, I have to be careful what comments I leave. Tempted to leave a comment that said something like, "Yeah, this is why I don't play Minecraft anymore, because you know, bug reports from 2017 have not been addressed in 6 years." You love that program in Airwolf. Airwolf? I don't know Airwolf. Why does that sound like a Michael Jordan and Wile E. Coyote movie? Wouldn't be a wolf then, right? It'd be Air Coyote. I heard that they were working on a movie that was like Acme versus Coyote, something like that. Oh, the black and white chopper. Black and white chopper, was that in the TV show? Is that a different TV show? That sounds like X-File with the black chopper. I'm totally confused. I stopped watching TV 30 years ago, so, but that sounds like something from more than 30 years ago. What am I doing here? I'm gonna go here. I need to pick up 2 consumables. So yes, I don't play Minecraft anymore for a couple of reasons. They changed their development team and they started taking the game in a direction that I was not happy with. They somehow decided that the game was too imbalanced. It's a sandbox game. There's no such thing as imbalanced, right? So they took away some features or made some features harder to acquire, some items harder to acquire. It's like, why are you doing this? It makes no sense to me. Plus they added something like a real scary boss that made it more of like a horror game. It's like, what are you doing? Because they got a developer from a modding community that was used to a head developer. Anyway, but I already had a problem with the game because of now if you're out there and you play Minecraft, you know, blessings to you. It is a great game, but their quality control is just so awful. Can I get through here? This is the challenge. You have to really do it on the rocks, not between the rocks. Oh, easy mode. Easy mode. I think there's a worse place coming up. So I shouldn't blow it yet. But yeah, bug reports from 6 years ago, that's nothing. This is it. Whoa, I didn't realize how close I was to the bridge. This is actually easier for this truck to ignore the bridge. Because if you're going to tip, it's going to be on this bridge. Rather than on the side of the bridge. But I'm going to take a chance. I'm going for it. I'm a professional video game driver. Sad though that is to say, I do make like $50 a year playing this game, among others. I don't even know if it's $50 a year. I have as many ads turned off on Twitch as I can. Focusing, got my tongue stuck out and everything. Oh, I looked at the chat. Don't keep driving while you look at the chat. Professional. Did I mention... Oh, I mentioned early in the stream, I think, but Chebs, you weren't around, Mel Brooks movies. You've got to know about Mel Brooks movies. But I was talking about having seen Young Frankenstein in the theater when it wasn't on its original run. Or original. Original. Scooby-Doo. Anyway, Scooby never barked, did he? I don't think Scooby-Doo ever barked, did he? That was also a cartoon I watched in its original. Or TV show I watched in its original. And I also saw the Scooby-Doo movie, which was trash. Scrappy was the villain. Spoiler alert. Oops, sorry. I forgot to give the spoiler alert first. I guess you won't be able to go watch the movie now. I just saved you wasting, 90 minutes, 100 minutes of your time by spoiling the movie for you. So there you go. You can thank me later. Only a few, you'll have to name them. One is Blazing Saddles, isn't it? Yeah, I was just talking to my roommate that Blazing Saddles is probably the most famous. Yes, Blazing Saddles was the second movie. The first movie did was The Producers, which was Gene Wilder and Zero Mostel, who's actually someone from slightly before my time. He was a famous theatrical actor. His prime was before my time. Yes, The Producers. And then the second one was Blazing Saddles, and the third one was Young Frankenstein. And then after that, I don't know the exact order. Yeah, I should just go ahead and do this one. But he had High Anxiety, and he had Silent Movie, which I real like, but nobody's ever heard of because it was actually a silent movie and it didn't do very well. Let's see. There's another one I can't think of. Oh, Spaceballs, which I thought was trash. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Any more? Probably. I feel like I'm forgetting one, but I don't think that I am. I don't know. One of the best producer-directors of comedy out there. Oh! History of the World Part 1. That was before Spaceballs. I mentioned earlier in the stream, at the beginning of the stream, so a couple YouTube episodes ago, that asking people if you're familiar with History of the World Part 1, which half of that, which is basically in two halves and some vignettes in between, which one of the two halves do you like the most? The Roman half or the French Revolution half? And I have my answer, but I'm not gonna give it away. I'll put it in the YouTube comments if someone else comments. That was, oh, see, good. This gives me the whole thing. That was close. Dice and Diesel almost had a mutiny on their hands. That's because the original thing is like, we need food, otherwise it was a sit-down hunger strike. It was an involuntary hunger strike because they didn't have food. Okay, let's stop my engine. I am going to actually take my break here, and then I will go ahead and go on the map and lay out the route for the next task, which is actually going to be Solid Foundation, which is picked up, wait, was it Solid Foundation? Yeah, picked up back here. Okay, right, that's right. Oh, was that a trailer? No, they're just sitting there. Yeah, it's just ×1. Okay. Yeah, I will mark that out when I come back. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I will be back in almost exactly 3 minutes. If you're watching, my last break was almost exactly 3 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, that'll be in the next episode. Either way, Twitch, stick around. YouTube next weekday at noon. Either way, I will see you then.